The innovations continue at BirdBuddy. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from BirdBuddy is CEO Franci Zidar. Hi, Franci.
Hey Fred, how's it going?
Great. Well, great to see you once again. BirdBuddy has been a pioneer in the smart bird feeder category. A bit of background first, Franci.
So Bird Buddy happened in 2020, 2021 with the largest Kickstarter campaign in the gadgets category. We started shipping our beautiful products in September 2022. Had a mid-generation update with the Nature Cam Pro. What the product does is it takes beautiful photos of birds as they land on your bird feeder, recognizes them through AI, and now we're ready to start shipping our true second generation product, which is Bird Buddy 2. And then next year, follow up with Bird Buddy 2 Mini and Pro.
Terrific. So, what's new with BirdBuddy 2?
It is I think, a product that we're extremely proud about, especially because we've been able to learn so much from our community, and because our first generation product was really a huge learning experience for all of us, right? It's impossible to know exactly how nature behaves and how a product behaves as it's out in the wild, how it reacts to different weather or other factors that you're kind of hard to understand in advance, but also kind of making sure that we, kind of hit all the right notes when it comes to just kind of core basic features. One of the things that we weren't extremely proud about with the first generation product is that it does struggle to recognize some of the smaller birds sometimes, right? It doesn't send you all notifications of all the birds that land. And this is something we really tried to make better with this next iteration. It also has 100% more volume for seeds, which is huge. So it's like just taking cue, I guess, from our customers on all things that really matter.
That's terrific. And I think you said you brought one in from the backyard to show us.
Yes. So this is Bird Buddy 2, right? It is kind of a familiar formula with a beautiful housing, the container for the seeds, and then the front-loading perch where all the seeds come out. Still modular, right? So this camera pops out, so you can just take it out. It's very tiny this time. The battery is actually in the housing. No wires, so nothing for squirrels to eat on. So you don't have to worry about connectivity effectively. Another really compelling, I guess, side effect of this being this kind of beautiful small circular module is you can either have it horizontal, so now it's taking landscape photos, right? Or you can turn it sideways and now it will take portrait photos. So it like has both native landscape and portrait format depending on how you want to use it. It comes with 2 solar panels. So, built in, there will be no version without a solar panel because this is such a core piece to a good user experience, right? Not having to charge the product all the time. Effectively, what this does and some of the smart software stuff that we've done, you will not have to charge this product ever, right? You like if you want to, and if it's like an extremely overcast month or something like that, you can still bring it in for charging. But all you need is like one sunny day and it'll charge it up to 100%, right? So effectively, this is kind of solves one of the core problems for us. But it is, yeah, just I think a better, maybe more beautiful version of Bird Buddy, I guess. And we tried to take in all the feedback that we've gotten from our customers to make it as good as we can.
And if you have to bring it in for charging, I guess you bring the whole feeder in then.
So basically, no, you actually do this. You take the roof off over here. I might not be able to do this right now because it's slightly still like a prototype phase, but you take this roof out, and then here's the charging, right? So effectively, this is like a one-piece thing that goes in, no wires anywhere, right? You charge it here, you pop this back in, and then there you go. Camera in, and you're ready to go.
Just terrific. So the key here has been really paying attention to what your customers have been saying, it sounds like.
Pretty much, yes. Trying to make the best product we can at the best price as well, right? Which is also important because BirdBuddy 2 will be kind of a mid-range line for us, right? And in 2026, what will follow is a BirdBuddy 2 Mini, which is a smaller, more compact, but also a cheaper version of this product, right? And then also following will be BirdBuddy 2 Pro, which will be all bells and whistles, better camera, larger battery type product that will kind of, I guess, satisfy the most, um, people wanting the most out of their Bird Buddy. Yeah.
So the resolution, tell us about this camera, because that's what to a lot of people it's all about, the joy of getting those
Yeah.
notifications.
So this is a native full HD camera with a 2K capability and a 5 megapixel sensor. It also has a much larger kind of pixel size. So imagine each unit of pixel is basically the size of pixel kind of determines the low light performance. So this will have a much better low light performance even than the Nature Cam Pro, which was already improved from the original BirdBuddy product. And larger field of view. I think it's 115 degrees, if I remember correctly, and a really kind of I want to say very specialized lens that will capture birds in focus up to like an inch away from the camera, almost like a macro type situation, right? So really focusing on all aspects of what makes kind of this close up bird photography special.
Just terrific. And again, tell us about the pricing and the availability.
So BirdBuddy 2 will start with at 189. It will launch in a very limited capacity at the end of the year, mostly really just going to our own customers and audience to get them this beautiful gift early in 2025. And then it will ship in larger volumes starting 2026, probably sometime around March 2026.
You mentioned other models coming out as well, but beyond that, you've really focused on the whole ecosystem of bringing nature uh,
Yeah.
into the home and being having it appreciated more.
Yeah, and I think this is also where the BirdBuddy 2 is a really important product, right? Because if you look at the camera design, like this effectively is one step away from Petal, which is the kind of more general nature camera that we're building for the home, right? This is the architecture that we'll be building on top of, right? It is a really tiny camera product with Wi-Fi, with Bluetooth, with everything it needs. You can put it anywhere you want in your yard, and it'll take beautiful photos of nature and recognize it through AI and give you advice on how to take better care of it. This is not yet it, obviously, right? Because this is still part of the BirdBuddy lineup, but it is a stepping stone towards that future, and it's something we're working towards, and we'll have those ready to ship sometime mid 2026.
I guess imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You have more competition, I guess, than ever out there. What are your thoughts
Yeah,
about keeping Bird Buddy out front? I mean, obviously, you're doing a lot right here.
yeah. I think like for us, we're to your point, we're flattered. A lot of people find this space interesting. I think as far as just the positioning for Bird Buddy and how we look at the future of this category is we want to make the best possible experience we can at the best possible price, right? We're not here to sell you a product that will break in, 2 weeks or 2 months, or that will stop being supported, or that is effectively just a smart home security camera in a bird feeder housing. We are here to build a platform for people to connect with nature on their homes, and one, get them connected with living things in nature, but then also to get them to connected to each other. So it's yeah, for us really it is a challenge to try to be the the innovators in a category that we really find beautiful and want to keep growing it, not just for reasons of growing a business, but also to bring more beautiful things to people that deserve it.
And the sharing aspect and the community you've built are a big part of this, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's a like I just like an hour ago was at a business meeting where I gave Bird Buddy away to somebody, and they took 15 minutes to tell me this beautiful story about sharing this with their parents. And this is why we're building this, right? Really to help people both connect with nature and then connect with each other, either in a family setting or in a community, in a town, right? And we've seen that happen all over the place, including in hospices and hospitals and schools. And it's yeah, it kind of goes beyond just a consumer electronics product that you buy to use to kind of as a utility, right? And we're trying to really grow on that foundation.
Again, the site for more info and maybe to pre-order this, is it birdbuddy.com?
It's birdbuddy.com. Yeah, yeah. You can find everything you need on birdbuddy.com. If you want to follow us, you can also find us on Instagram and TikTok. We have, I think, about 200,000 followers now on each. Very proud of that as well.
A feather in your cap. So,
Yeah.
Franci Zidar, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Awesome. Thank you, Fred.